It's time for CVTV now.
Welcome back to another year of CVTV. I'm Nyla.
And I'm Eugene. We are CVTV anchors.
We would like to wish all these students a happy birthday. They have celebrated their birthdays the past week. Jane, Lisette, Brian, Addison, Leslie, and Davion. Today's birthdays are Ramaya, Alan, and Emma. Happy birthday. Come to the office for your birthday pencil after CVTV.
Here is this year's first question of the week. What is the longest river in the United States? Please turn all answers into the orange box of Mr. Thompson. The winner will be picked this Friday.
Kick off the new school year by going to Marco's Pizza tonight. Tonight is Crestview's night at the pizza place, and a portion of the money you spend on pizza will come back to Crestview. Have a great night out with friends and family.
All 5th and 6th graders who are interested in working for CVTV this year, please turn in all applications to Mr. Tom's by Friday. Tryouts will take place next week from 7:35 to 8.
Next, we are pleased to welcome back Miss Robertson. Here she will talk about bus safety.
Good afternoon, Crestview students, and welcome back. I hope you had a great first day of school. Today, I want to talk to you about our bus expectations. In just a few minutes, many of you will be getting on your bus to ride home, and I want to remind you of what we expect when you ride the bus. Just like in all our expectations throughout the school, we want to be respectful, responsible, and safe. Let's start with respectful. On the bus, we expect you to use kind words and actions. This includes to your bus driver, bus monitor, and also any students that are riding the bus. Please make sure you represent Crestview well by being respectful with your words and actions. We also want to be responsible, and when we're on the bus, to be responsible, we want to make sure we're using a level 2 voice. What is a level 2 voice, you might ask? Well, a level 2 voice is when you're talking so just the person in your seat can hear you. If your bus driver should not hear you all the way in the back of the bus. This is so important because your bus driver needs to hear important noises like sirens, trains, and cars honking. And if our buses are too loud, they won't be able to hear those things and keep you safe. So please be responsible and make sure you're having your conversations just with your seat partner and be responsible on the bus. Finally, we want to be safe on the bus, and the ways that we are safe are to keep our hands and our feet to ourselves. It's really important, just like here at Crestview, you're not touching or kicking anybody with your hands or your feet. In addition, we want to make sure that we ride the bus safely by sitting back to back and bottom to bottom. That means your back should be touching the back of the seat, and your bottom should be touching the bottom of the seat. It's very important that you do those two things to keep yourself safe, because if your bus is ever in an accident, we want to make sure that you are in your seat as safely as possible. And if you're twisted out in the aisle, you could be unsafe and go down the aisle if your bus driver has to slam on their brakes. So I hope throughout this school year that you can remember these 3 bus expectations and ride the school respectfully, responsibly, and safely. And just remember, riding the bus is a privilege, and we want, if you choose not to follow the rules, then you might lose that privilege. I know all my Crestview students will work really hard to be safe, responsible, and respectful. Have a safe trip home. See you tomorrow.
Next, we have Michael with today's weather.
Look for a high of 80s with lows getting down into the 60s. If you're going to football practice, you might want to bring along an umbrella. We have a chance of rain throughout the evening. We also have a cold front that just came down from Canada. Have a great evening, Crestview students.
of the day comes from basketball player David Robertson, who was born on this day in 1965. He says, "I think any player will tell you that individual accomplishments help your ego, but if you don't win, it makes for a very, very long season. It counts more that the team has played well." Thank you for listening. I'm Nyla.
And I'm Eugene. Have a great Wednesday.
Take care of yourself
And stay responsible, respectful, and safe.